Unlock your full potential with Brain and Focus, a powerful supplement designed to boost mental clarity, enhance memory, and sharpen concentration. Made from a blend of scientifically proven ingredients like ginkgo biloba, omega-3, and essential vitamins, Brain and Focus is crafted to fuel your mind. Our process ensures maximum potency and effectiveness, delivering the perfect balance of brain-boosting nutrients. Take just one capsule daily, as prescribed by your healthcare provider, and feel the difference. Whether it's powering through your workday or staying sharp in life's challenges, Brain and Focus keeps you at the top of your game. Stay sharp, stay focused, and stay ahead with Brain and Focus. Brain and Focus, fuel your mind, achieve more. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Good afternoon, family. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome to another episode of the Africa Today Show. My name is Joby. Shout out to everyone live and joining us on YouTube, BitChute, on the network, on the radio station, and to those who shall be catching this on a replay on Spotify and all our streaming platforms. Karibuni sana. Hope you had a beautiful weekend and hope you're ready for the week and hope you're ready for the conversation where today we shall be talking about ICE invading Chicago, literally guided by Kate. But of course, we have other conversation we shall be talking about. I want us to tackle a little bit on.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Don't you try to take us in a conversation that'd be an hour and a half if we got 30 minutes for ice. What conversation you want to take us to? Where you want to take us, Joe? Where we going?
Karibu sana first. How are you doing?
Yeah. You thought I wasn't on here. You slick ass.
I saw you. I saw you say that. I thought you. Oh, you're wrong. I saw you long time ago. But anyway, Karibu sana. I want us to talk a little bit about digital ID and them
Talk about who?
the digital ID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or you want to continue? I can still let you take over your show. I don't
Nah,
know.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Hey, man,
okay.
man, give me no hour and a half to talk about. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I want us to talk a little bit about Bill Gates and how he's pushing the digital ID and looking at a different video also explaining that. And of course, understanding what is digital ID. We know, but going deeper into it. And another conversation, a video that is going viral of this white guy, I'm going to start with that, who is says we need to defend pedophiles. We need to stop talking about rape. We need to stop we need to start talking about rape, talk about the wars going on, but we should not be talking about pedophiles. That is the
Cause
least
that,
topic.
because that's their nature. They've been trying to let them normalize pedophilia to everybody else. That's always been their culture since they first came in across civilization. The Greeks, as they say, that's their civilization. That's why pedophilia is always legal in their civilization. Nowhere else. They thought it was normal to have. They thought it was normal to have relationships with little boys. Get an ass street. That's what you got your Valentine's with the little naked baby. Brother knows the little naked baby with the arrow. You're gonna be like, ain't that weird? Why we got a naked baby with an arrow?
It's crazy. But yeah, we're going to start with this one. Let me share what he had to say.
Come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles. Senator Booker also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? Senator
I don't
Booker.
know if this. I don't know if this is real. Nah, that's Sean Henry. I believe that's probably an AI video. I don't believe that's real.
It's real. It's literally everywhere. I couldn't find a shot to TikTok. They have taken completely control of TikTok. I couldn't find a goddamn even a bit of this video. So that's why it's real, because they're telling you this kind of content is against our guidelines and all that. But it's on BitChute, it's on Rumble, it's on Instagram. So yeah, it's real. It's not an AI. Let me share the real video literally from Beachwood. This is not an AI. This is who they are, like you said. Let me share this.
And the unbelievable Cook, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the unbelievable pain and loss that you have endured through the loss of your grandson. I'm sorry that happened. Your grandson should have been protected. The city should have protected your grandson. He should still be alive. And tragically,
Cruz,
this pattern
this phony here. This goddamn bootleg of this. This is a bootleg of the hacks. Let's go ahead.
Also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles?
And you have to give it all to white people.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What?
How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles?
Wow, what? See, you see how they trying to be slick? Instead of the hacks, they're trying to be slick and put that. This is a real video then. I thought it was an AI. I told you years ago, this was the scam. With all the homosexual and the damn, all the damn transit, it was access to your children. This is where they always wanted to go. And they think you're far enough along now that they brainwashed you enough that now you accept it. And you got this senator from Texas, where I'm at right now. I'm in Texas right now, leaving Dallas. Right? Leaving Dallas, Texas right now. So I'm in Texas. That this Texas senator will openly say, he's gonna see what your this is a Galen dialect, he's gonna see what your reaction is. See if you're upset about it. And see if they groomed you enough and say, yeah, maybe he's right. But no, the country ain't accepting that shit. Go ahead, Joe.
Exactly, and I do agree. And I feel like they're even gonna push it now more on people's faces because,
of course,
for one, they've taken complete control of of all the social media
of everything.
One of the media that was telling people the truth and openly air their opinion about this kind of topics. This video actually find it trending on TikTok right now. That's why you can say I couldn't find not even a single one of it where people have something to say about it or airing their so expect, of course, more of this to be pushed. It goes back to literally where we're talking about during the Joe Biden when he was the president and them pushing number one, the marriage of kids being able to be adopted by a man and
exactly.
And there are even there's an animation on Netflix which is being called out, which of course is pushed by them too. They're pushing the same thing.
Of course.
A child being raised by a father and another dude, calling them mom and dad. Like this is crazy.
That's what they're pushing on all the media. This is called brainwashing.
It's super crazy, but I had to start with that. But as we push or move forward to what is a digital ID, or literally what is happening earlier today on the Britain Scoop Show, talking about Bill Gates, and we're discussing about an actress who is right now being called out for pushing the agendas to do with Bill Gates, and people are saying we should cancel her. Literally, that's the hashtag currently.
Who is it?
It's a she. She's an actress from Kenya, and she's.
Oh yes, and she should be canceled. She should be smart enough now to understand that she's in a pocket of evilness, and she should be canceled.
Yep.
Exactly. Shout out to Africans waking up. You get rid of her ass, and you don't never let her come back.
That is what we're discussing. So, of course, the topic is going on and people calling out the evilness of Bill Gates. And I remember a couple, this is actually in 2020. In 2020 in Kenya, we had the same push of digital IDs, which it was called that card. That's one card they wanted us to have. I've forgotten the name, but many people literally applied for it. I didn't, and it was literally
What was it?
not to do my card. I don't remember the name, but anyway, yeah, we know Bill Gates is pushing this literally, and not just him. It's what they want. Part of
Bill,
their
Bill Gates is a puppet. Understand, Bill Gates? I sent you a video. The guy explaining about Scott. All these people, these are front men. I want you to understand that. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, fucking Zuckerberg. These are all front men for the cats that really run this planet. These are all front men, fake phony. It's all the same story. Oh, they were young. They all did inventions in their garages. Bill Gates, who's a moron. Zuckerberg, another moron. Elon Musk, clearly a fucking moron. These are all fake billionaires put in power, sponsored by the real power behind the fucking throne. Your Rothschilds, your Rockefellers. Trace that money. These people, Bill Gates is a front man. He's a phony, and he's a moron.
Exactly. And yeah, we discussed all that. Check out the written scripture in case you missed out. We had an amazing conversation. But
Yeah, I got the end.
yeah, we know they're pushing this. So of course they're discussing about and it's a discussion also going on online because people are saying we need to cancel Bill Gates. Many countries, many people are pushing that hashtag of needs to be cancelled because he's pushing literally
Exactly.
humanity and a lot of things. So Bill Gates is quietly, they're saying that Bill Gates is quietly funding the global digital ID system, and we know it's not him.
Exactly. But understand, Joby. If they get rid of Bill Gates, there's gonna be another puppet that takes his place because the kitchen's finally getting hot. People finally know that Bill Gates is a psychopath. He's a groomed psychopath. From a child, he was groomed by the Rockefellers. Him and his whole family are Rockefeller flunkies. Whole family back to his granddaddy who worked. So he's been groomed as a child as a psychopath. So when people start to wake up and realize this, they'll just try to switch it to somebody else. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they're saying it could change your life in ways you never agreed to. And okay, let me go straight to the fact. They're talking about what is digital ID, and this is not just a username; it's a centralized digital record of who you are, tied to health,
Lock you down.
and even the noting. And I remember Kenyans ran very quick because I question. It's really good if you question things. It's gonna help you. People did not understand back then until right now. At least people can say no, we don't want this. People back then didn't even dare do research about what this was all about.
Africans have been taught that question, I think. You've been given fake religions where you just say, oh, this God's my God, until you learn to question everything. And then the African culture, this is Africa, not kidding, this is Africa. Now you're raising a culture where you're taught not to question. You are a moron if you don't question shit. So, but you would say, oh, this is my God. I can't question my God or my parents. You question your parents, your God, and every goddamn thing around you. See, that's why Africa's been so easily led to the slaughter. Shout out to Pio Lumumba got that right. When you guys are supposed to question if you can't question something, it's a goddamn lie.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, so they're saying with the global digital ID system, your medical history could be tracked. It will be tracked, not could be, it will be tracked. Your payments
Everything
will be
we track.
monitored. Your freedom of movement will be restricted, and it's all under one
Exactly.
profile. And this isn't hypothetical. Through initiatives like ID 2020, remember that is
No,
the
this is real.
that you said, yeah. The Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, we know who those are. Partnership with the World Bank, and the groundwork is already being built. Talking about also the
What you see is the slavery system they try to put globally. People are waking up and know now who's really running this planet. Not your fake ass Trump, your fake ass Rutos, or none of these puppets. So they're trying to, I told you, I talked about this, but you guys talked about this 6-7 years ago. They were going to implement these IDs to try to lock the world down, try to put you in 7 to 15-minute cities where you can't get around and you be no threat to their power as they what? Unalive your ass off this planet. So that means you won't be able to drive, you won't be able to get medication, you won't be able to get a real job. This is evil personified. And if you don't fight, you don't learn to fight And don't be a coward. You will be enslaved. This is the
True.
fact. As Joe said, it's not no hypothetical no more. You're a moron, then you're going to be enslaved. You'll get time to debate with dummies. Debate time is over. And your good white buddies, if you want to be with your good white friends, you better make a decision. But even Troy, because the good white friends, I tell you, they're not going to save you. They're going to enslave you. So good luck with that. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, but the same ID 2020 openly states its mission. That's sad. Goddamn. That's crazy. Sorry about that. I'm sorry for the
What happened?
distraction.
What happened?
Ooh,
You all right?
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just, I had a panic attack earlier because of there's an accident of someone we know from the 254 who died. So I think because of the accident I had, I it keeps on affecting me. And it's
Somebody had
not
another motorcycle
dead.
accident? Somebody had a motorcycle accident and died?
Yeah, first it was pronounced it was brain dead, then now they're dead. It's crazy, man.
Wow.
That's
Must have had no
sad.
damn must have no must have no damn helmet. Always wear your helmet.
Yeah. But yeah, they're saying ID 2020 openly states its mission, provided everyone on Earth with a digital identity, and it's backed by Gates Foundation and partners like Microsoft, Rockefeller Foundation, and
Of course,
Accenture.
ain't it funny the rock always that name comes involved. The Rockefeller. What a coinkydink. What a coinkydink. But they already told you that when Joby showed you when we had Aaron Russo talked about it 30 years ago. Told the Rockefeller the Rothschilds going to do, going to lock you down. Okay? This has been discussed 30 years ago. So, and I'm surprised they got that the Rockefellers put their names out there. Usually let their puppets go first. Keep their names out people's mouths.
Mhm.
Surprising. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
Talking about the goal is every person on earth should be connected to a digital identity. Gavi launched with the Gates funding, which started as a vaccine alliance, but it's now openly connected to the digital identity programs, especially in developing nations. The World Bank ID 4D initiative also works with the Gates funded organization. Target is to roll
They
out
can't
digital.
get they can't get you food. They can't develop Africa. Africa's 100 years behind. Y'all even correct on the truth. Africa's 120 years behind. But they can give you digital IDs. I want you to understand this. They don't give a fuck about developing no Africa and free you. So they can give people digital IDs, but they can't fix fucking Africa. They can't develop it. But they can give everybody digital IDs. You see this? See how crazy this sounds? Go ahead, Joe.
The target is to roll out IDs in 50 plus countries by 2030. Yes, it's backed into an Agenda 2030 goal, of course. And the question isn't will will digital IDs exist? The question is who controls them. And right now, billionaires and unelected organizations are leading the charge. I
Oh,
think I
exactly.
don't need to mention the influence of the BlackRock. The Gates Foundation has invested heavily in digital identity projects like MOSIP, which is model.
But you heard even Teresa say they will not be allowed in Bikini Faso. Not now, not ever. That's why they need to. That's why they got to alive them. Said it will not be allowed in Bikini Faso. Not now, not ever.
Mhm.
The
Yeah, they're saying
Africans will own their own ID and their own digital footprint. No one else. Of course.
mhm. MOSIP is called the Modular Open Source Identity Platform, and this system aims to give every person a unique ID tied to health, banking, and government services. Um, they're talking about, do you think he cares about your health or safety? Of course
You
not.
know he don't. Exactly. You know he don't. He don't give a. You know when does white people give a fuck about African people? Fucking never. So that's why you better overthrow these morons now. You better get your shit together, Africa, and you better stop being cowards. You better overthrow all these morons, because what this is lead African people straight to the slaughter. This is real now. This is real. I want the global IDs for. Okay?
Mhm.
The complete slavery, complete lockdown, control. That's why they focus. We focus on Africa and 54 state countries and 50 states. Why? They never gave a fuck about no African people. Never, never, never. Talk about the poor. If they gave a fuck about the poor, why they ain't help the people in America that's poor? They're sleeping in the streets. That bullshit they telling you. Go ahead, Joe.
Bill Gates isn't just funding vaccines, he's funding the infrastructure of identity itself, and it's rolling out faster than the most people realize. And the question is, why should you care? Once your ID, healthcare, and money are tied together, access to society
They cut you off.
here. And in 2020, if you remember, you couldn't enter a restaurant, fly, or work without certain
That's right,
documents.
that COVID shit, exactly. And then again, as African, why would you create your own currency? See, because these fucking dumbass leaders are morons, childlike in the head. So the Bikini Boss, that's why you don't let other people control your currency. But Africa's been doing that for the last 200 fucking years. So that's when you gotta have real revolution. That's why Ibn Toure must be protected at all costs. Because they're starting to create their own currency. I don't create no currency through you and let you run shit of mine in no fucking Africa. So it's still the black man allowing the white man to be his goddamn daddy. Being a fucking child, as I showed Joe, we did the last thing, when President Nixon said, oh, these Africans, they're all childlike. They're all fucking stupid. They're all dummies and childlike. We must control these dumb niggas. The African is such a child. That's what they thinking. But they know that your numbers, this is a little secret. Africa's numbers are exploding again. So people want to stop that by all means necessary. Okay? Africa's numbers are a threat to the world. You know why? All these Africans, all these Africans are not going to be boot-licking cowards and say, you know what, white daddy, take all my shit and then put me in your digital ID where you control all my resources and everything I do, and got me praying to crack of Jesus. Thank you, white daddy. Thank you.
So, yeah,
Fucking
this
great.
will make you permanent and universal. Bill Gates and his buddies could use the push mandatory vaccine even harder. And Bill Gates has already hinted how this could connect. He
You'll
called
be forced.
vaccine.
You'll be forced to take the VACN because they'll cut off your money, Joby. Cut off your job. This is about to have complete control of your life, which has nothing to do with any democracy. They don't believe in no democracy. That's the bullshit. Your dumbass African. They don't believe in. These people ain't never practice no democracy and they don't believe in none of it. Because if it actually was work, if it actually real, they got rid of it. So that's the scam they use. They don't believe no fucking democracy. That's why every African puppet is a despicable, no good, dirty puppet. Every last one of them. Every last African leader, as even Toure said, every last one of them gotta be overthrown. Every last one of them. Not to be sucking no, oh, he's my tribe. Fuck your tribe, moron. Don't want to hear shit about your fucking tribe. Like everybody say, what's wrong with Nigeria? Shout out to the Nigerian guys who took the relates to tribal shit. What's wrong with Nigeria? Why can't Nigerians unite? Because they're fucking stupid and they're tribal. That's why. So that's why when Nigeria unites, they'll get Africa back up. What? Nigeria. I've been to Nigeria and I told you it ain't never gonna happen. I've been there and I see my own face. That's me not talking out my ass. I've been in Nigeria, and these Negroes, with their goofy religion and their goofy tribal shit, will never unite. You have the Arabs, oh, we're going to go with our white Arabs who are fucking robbing from African people. You have the dumbass African Christian. I'm going to go with my white Christian who's robbing from your ass. You will not unite with your African because they're different religion and they're different tribe. So, as the African continues to be fucked up in the head, he'll continue to be enslaved, continue to be impoverished. And that's just a fact. Okay? That's not me saying that. That was a Nigerian that finally told the truth. And I agree with him. That's a fact. So, and this ID shit right here is dangerous. Bill Gates is the one that was paying for Boko Haram to go into Africa and kill, and especially Nigeria, to kill all the farmers and give them those fake seeds. That's why even Torre just said, we're going to call out. Thank God he's there. He's there. He said, we're going to mention these Nigerian politicians that are working with the Gates Foundation and the Rockefeller Foundation that are funding this fucking terrorism in Nigeria. Your own bootlick, handkerchief head niggas are doing it. And that's why I say build a strong army, even like you said, there are no strong armies in Africa. Not fucking what. You build Ibrahim, and I tell you, what's the way you start invading these niggas. That's my word, like China. You start invading. That's how China became one country. Don't talk, don't do no diplomacy, like you say. You know, they're all puppets, like you said in your press conference. Don't talk, invade them. Because their people will help you overthrow their ass. Because it's all family businesses, they're all morons, they're all stupid. And whoever don't get down, you make them lay down. There's no more talk. Africa can't be saved with people talking no more. It's going to be brute force. Period. And since you're building a real military, I agree with it. But the rest of the hell states, start invading these other niggas. Period. Unapologetic. Start invading and taking it over. That's what you do. Same way Shaka Zulu got most of goddamn South Africa. Most of those tribes that call themselves Zulus today were not Zulu. Shaka said, you get down or you'll lay down. That's how the Zulu nation was formed. Zulus were a small tribe in South Africa. Now they're the majority tribe in South Africa. How'd that happen? Because Shaka said, you'll get down or you'll lay down. That's why the Zulus are the biggest tribe in South Africa. They were a small tribe, small. And Shaka says, fuck that. The white man is here. And we got to defend ourselves. You'll get down or you'll lay down. I don't want to care about with Shaka. We want to be different tribes. Not today, you won't. Not today. I'm going to absorb your weak ass. You're too weak. So we're going to absorb your ass. Ain't funny? Ain't nobody in South Africa mad about being a Zulu. They all call themselves Zulus today. That's what I think Ibrahim Traore is going to have to do. Fuck they tribe. Invade Ghana, invade Nigeria, invade it. Once you get your army built, invade it. And do what you got to do. Motherfuckers that don't get down there, lay down. Africa's big enough, you'll have more babies. You'll get down or you'll fucking lay down. The time of talking and always crying and wringing hands, that day is over. Africa being weak and laughing stocks, that day is over. If you're not a man, I'm gonna go through your ass. You'll be a man or you'll lay down. That's it. That's it. Don't be done by force. Go ahead,
as I allow you to take over, as I wind up with this article, they're saying
take over. That's right, I'm taking over. You missed your show today.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I have the whole week, it's just the week has but anyway, digital IDs, CBDCs, and misinformation laws are not separate. They are different pieces of the same puzzle. And what happens if they succeed is,
of course,
exposing the big pharma health information, criticizing the governments, which is going to be called hate speech.
Exactly. Yep.
Non-compliance is going to be called bank accounts. It's going to lead to bank accounts being frozen and massive censorship and restriction. And literally, that's the end of that particular article. Literally informing you how to say no to this.
That's why Ibrahim Traore said that's not even an option. That's a no. Exactly. That's a no. They're talking about complete lockdown, controlling you as a people. This is even worse than slavery. So yeah, that's why you pay school fees in Africa, so you don't know shit. Fucked up curriculum. You don't know what the hell's going on. But you better start knowing what the fuck is going on. They're doing rapidly fast now. They're in your face. in your face. That's why they need to take over TikTok, like Joby said. That's why they on all social media platforms. They on all of it. Give you a fake story. Fake story with, oh, you know what? Zuckerberg created Facebook. Are you out your fucking mind? Dorsey created Twitter. You out your fucking mind? These other kids from Stanford created Google. Are you out your fucking mind? Are you out your fucking mind? Every story's the same. Oh, you think and Steve Jobs created Apple? Are you out your fucking mind? The same fucking stupid ass story they told you. Some high school kids building shit in their garage. Are you out of your fucking mind? Huh? The CIA built Apple. The CIA built Google. The CIA built Facebook. The CIA built fucking Twitter. And the CIA built your fucking Bitcoin. I told you. Shout out to the Chinese professor who said that. Come on, I'm gonna see if we look that up. We can take it out. Say what I said. He'll tell you some stupid shit. Oh, Bitcoin. That was in plan, like Joby said, to lock you down with this fake digital currency. I told you that 10 years ago. Who has the infrastructure, the money to build a Bitcoin, you fucking morons? Who has that? They told you, oh, it's some Japanese name, Toki Shaka, whatever fucking stupid name is, Toki Yamasama, Toki Yamaguma, whatever fucking name. But nobody knows them. And nobody said, it's the same story they give you with the Fed book, the Googles, right? Same fake story. This Bitcoin shit. Who has the infrastructure, the money, the influence to bring Bitcoin to reality? That's why I told you it was the CIA. And to get everybody, and then to get on Wall Street. Who has that power? Not no fucking Japanese guy, Toki Yakafuma, whatever fucking goofy name was. Whatever kind of goofy name they gave you. The CIA created Bitcoin, morons, because they knew they'd already bled America dry. They wanted to see to get people to go for it, and because they use it as a way of locking down. They're the ones behind the shit. Talk to the Chinese guy on TikTok. Tell y'all, I said that 10 years ago. Because I'm always right. I follow it. I don't believe nothing nobody tells me. Go follow it. Yeah, Bitcoin was started by some guy who wanted to make his own currency in Japan. I'm like, what? What? So some dude just decided to create his own currency and the world accepted it. If that's not some Disney fairy tale shit there, who's got the money to make it? Who's got the power to get it across the world? The fucking CIA. Not no fucking... Let me look this up real quick. Say who? So I get this Japanese fake name correct, which nobody never seen. Nobody never saw him. Nobody knows him. Some more scared. Say, who was the creator of Bitcoin? Who created Bitcoin? The Japanese guy. Japanese. Who nobody never met. Who nobody's ever seen. All these fake stories all the time. I told Demore that 2 years ago. You say what? We were talking about that's what I'm talking. That's CIA. Never can pronounce his name.
Let me share the screen. They say Satoshi Nakamoto.
There you go. Yeah. Satoshi Nakamoto, who ain't never exist. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that, Joby? So this guy just created his own currency. Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is he, Joby? You ain't never heard of his ass.
So an old grandpa, they decided to tell him, come, let's take a picture of you and let's put you as there.
Oh, now they got a picture of him. They used to have no picture of him. Now they got a picture. Nobody knew who he was. Now they, see, because they know you're starting to know shit. And you believe this fucking Japanese bastard ain't create no Bitcoin. Remember, they used to have no picture of his ass. Now they got a fake Japanese man they didn't put up there. Yeah, I'm Toshi Nakamoto. Where the fuck his name is? Remember, in the beginning, they told his name, but nobody knew him. Nobody ever seen him. So why is this guy, this disheveled, looking at impoverished Japanese guy, how did he get the power and the money to put this fake coin and give it value all over the planet?
Magic.
Who the fuck is he to create his own currency and have people say, yeah, it's worth some money? You get it? You know damn well he ain't create a fucking thing. Unless you're stupid. Unless you're a moron. Now they got his picture. They never used to have his picture. Ain't it funny? And you tell you that no one knows what he looks like. Remember that? No one knows whoever Joey says his name is. Totoshi Yakasuba. Yakamoto. Whatever the fucking name. No! They got a picture. After all these years, now they got a picture. Because they know you morons will start to ask questions finally. Like Joey said, asking questions. Hey, that don't make no sense. Who the fuck is this Toki Yakamoki motherfucker? How the fuck is he creating Bitcoin? Who the fuck is he? Huh? Now they got a picture. They never had no picture of this dude ever. So look how disheveled and impoverished this guy looks. So he's gonna make a coin from nothing, right? And the whole world is gonna accept this coin, Joby, and start using this coin, and then say it's got value.
Magic.
Why? Magic. Exactly. Who the fuck is he? Why am I gonna trust a coin by him, Joby, and say this Bitcoin is not worth $10,000? Why am I gonna do that? Because you know he didn't do it. You understand? It's a psyop again. And people start asking questions. Now you got a face of this motherfucker. Toyomi Yakasuba. That fucker's name is. Yakamoto. Whatever the fuck.
Let me go to the comments very quickly before you get to the conversation. But I see.
Yeah, let me go to Chicago.
Shout to Jason, shout to Emil, shout to KW Don, shout to John Mosquito, shout to Big Cheese in the building, and to everyone who's there listening. Kindly hit that like button, subscribe if it is your first time here. I see KW Don earlier was saying, let me just do this. Okay, Bill Gates is a front man. Paul Allen was the brains behind Microsoft. Sorry, and
exactly. He's a front man. Exactly. Bill Gates don't know no code. Don't know about no computer. Bill Gates is a moron. They're like Elon. They're all morons. Bill Gates is a moron. Elon Musk is a moron. Zuckerberg's an idiot. They're all. That's just crazy. But they control the narrative. They'll put it out there and you'll believe it. You can't tell Bill Gates is an idiot. Go ahead.
He also asked Bill Gates' father was on the board of Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood, exactly. By the Rockefeller Foundation to what? Planned Parenthood was meant to wipe out, let's say melanated people. Go ahead, Joe.
Mm-hmm. Emil says Thailand now has drastically more old people now than younger people. Even the South and East Asians are dying out with the Europeans because the numbers are declining. And I also asked that Philippines still has significantly more younger people, but
the Philippines though, because the Philippines, you guys email are mixed with black people. The Philippines, remember, you guys are considered, hate that, you guys are considered the blacks of Asia because you guys have more black genetics. That's why. You still got the Negritos that still live in the Philippines. I was in the Philippines. I met them. You guys still got those black populations that still live in the Philippines. So you guys are mixed with African people. That's why you're not dying out. Go ahead, Joe.
Jason says people will crash out in the USA. Emil also says don't trust these Chinese. They are enemies. They are the enemy. And John Mosquito Yamaha is a brand of motorbikes here in Kenya. I don't know. Maybe in China. I don't know. But it's
so yeah, I'm making a name. Yeah, Yamaha's a name. No, that's anyway, Joe. Yamaha. I'm being funny, Joe Mosquito. You know that. Yamaha is a famous brand of motorcycles. They used to make cars too, but not no more. Yamaha is all over the world, Joby, as a motorcycle company.
Okay. All right, but Jason also says that that's an AI generated picture.
Probably is. It probably, I wouldn't doubt it. Because remember, the years, now everybody's asking questions finally when Joby pulled, I was surprised. I said, damn, they got a picture now. They never had a picture of this guy. Never had a picture of this dude. You look up who's the creator of Bitcoin. It's a Toki Yakamoda, whatever the fuck his name is. And I said, are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? You think it's some Japanese dude created some currency in his basement, right, in his house, and now it's used around the world? Yeah, okay. You know, all these dumbass stories, they just open up again with the Fed book, the Googles, always somebody making some shit at home. Man, you don't get out of here. Good, sir.
John Moscow says insults. That is insult to our intelligence. Also, Emil says the name sounds like a Nintendo character. And Big Cheese Caribou once again says.
Wait. You know it does because the Japanese are the ones that made Nintendo. That's the thing.
Big Cheese says, Joby, will you please tell your co-host to please stop calling me a moron just because I once believed that Zuckerberg started Facebook. That's what's up. Emil says Elon Musk is on the spectrum too.
Yeah, he's on the spectrum. That means he's partially retarded. He's partially Down syndrome. Exactly. He's partially got Down syndrome, but he's a genius. That's what they keep telling. They say everybody's a genius. Bill Gates, all these morons, they take a genius. Like, man, are you kidding me? You can't tell these people not genius. You can't look at a Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know if I don't think he's even human, but he damn sure ain't no genius. Go ahead.
Yeah, but those are all the comments now. You can take over. Don't say I've taken more of you.
All right, yeah, let's go to Chicago. What happened in Chicago? So I want you to go to TikTok and say ICE invade Chicago. And I'm gonna tell you women, I'm gonna tell you black women, you made a deal with the devil. Tried to tell you. You destroyed your men in America, your black men. There's no one there to defend you. You raised a bunch of moronic kids on your own, being single women. So when ICE invaded you and your single mothers, shout out to Joby, Joby's against the single women. So now you're a single mom with your babies. ICE came in and took your kids out and put them butt naked in the streets. Butt naked. Came to your community. They know you wasn't illegal. Why they come to the black community of Chicago? This is a show of force. Where's all you gang members at Chicago? You told me you was going to blow away ICE. That's what you said. I told you. Black men, you're usually always cowards. You talk shit, but you'll never do shit. You said ICE better not come in Chicago. When they came in Chicago, in the middle of the night, and drug you out your bed, butt naked, and throw your ass on the ground. And say, yeah, nigga, I'm here. Good, Joe, what now?
You also saw Trump did order iPhone to remove all the apps that have tracking of ICE within where they are, in case where they
oh, shit. Okay. And he told you guys, he told you Negroes, shout out to you, Nish and the G-Man, they told you Houston is next. Houston and Memphis are next. Oh, black cities. Black city. So, and all you fake Mexicans told you ain't told us shit. We've always been the ones they came after. We weren't going to unite with you racist bastards. Don't trust how we told them. They've always been coming for us. We've always known this. We've never got no help from none of you people. What are you talking about? You trying to gloat that they come. We knew they were coming for us. We've always known that. So don't think you tell us something we don't know. You the motherfuckers that been enjoying being fake white people, not us. We can't pretend to be fake white people. So we know they was coming. It's just the fact our women have betrayed us 50 years ago with that fucking civil rights shit and that fake ass woman's movement and that fake ass woman liberation shit. So now, in the circumstance that they find themselves in, no black men to protect them, nobody protect the neighborhood. So you have a bunch of women and a bunch of kids out in the street in Chicago. That's what you saw. So play any one of these videos, Joey. Take a couple.
On Tuesday, September 30th, in the middle of the night, 300 federal agents used helicopters, drones, trucks, and dozens of vehicles to invade an
Pause again. Pause it. We know it's the South Side. They know they're going to the black part of Chicago. South Side. That's majority blacks, right? They know there was no illegal aliens in these communities. This was to terrorize black people and say, niggas, don't forget your motherfucking place. Don't you forget it. We're here to remind your fucking ass. Because that nothing to do about no illegal aliens. They went straight to the black community. And remember all the gangs in Chicago talking all that damn shit. You better not come to Chicago. You better not come. And like cowards, you always didn't do shit. Like cowards, you didn't. Like every African man globally, you are a fucking coward. Like cowards, you didn't do a goddamn thing. The white man got on his high horse, got his shit together, came in Chicago and said, get these motherfucking kids out the house. I don't care if they got no clothes, get your ass. And remember, the ICE agent, because somebody said, hey man, these are babies. And the ICE agent said, fuck them black babies. That's what he said. Fuck them black babies. Fuck them. That's what he said. Fuck them. Fuck these black babies. Go ahead, Joker.
Side of Chicago. They forced people out of their homes and separated parents from their children, some of whom were unclothed. A neighborhood witness said she saw children zip-tied together from the building and overheard them say, fuck them kids. Not to mention they detained
exactly. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck them. That's what they feel about you, black people. You don't need me to tell you that. You've always known that. And this is globally. So don't think the white people all over the world wouldn't enjoy looking at this shit. Oh yeah, get them niggas! Get them! Look at these babies out in the butt naked being zip tied. Damn right! White power! That's what we do to you niggas. That's what we do. We don't ask no permission. We don't say, oh, it's bad. We don't say, oh, like every time, we don't say, oh, we gonna joke and play with you niggas. We gonna come in your communities late at night and show a thing of force. Put your naked ass out in the street and hog tie your ass. And there's no black men to protect these neighborhoods. These are all single mothers up in here. You know why? You made a deal. See, back in the 50s and 60s, you had black men. This would be war. The Panthers and other friends, the black man would go to war with your ass. But the white man spent 50 years fucking with you, black woman, fucking your mind up. We're going to be honest. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. Fucking your mind up. And we all know it's a fact. Whether, women don't ever want to take responsibility. But I'm here to bust you in your motherfucking back. You made a deal with the devil, with the oppressor. You made this deal, right? And so now your black man and the ones you raise are all fucked up because you can't raise no man to be no fucking man. Okay? You women, you can't raise no man to be no fucking man. You raise weak men. You raise men to be women. So there's no men in the community with a show of force. None. But you made a deal. You made a deal with the devil. You want just child support. You wanted you wanted to unite with the white woman, right? The black man had never had no power to hurt you in America. They've been in Africa, not in America. We had no power to subjugate you. So the idea of you joining some fucking fake ass women's liberation didn't make any sense. Where was you ever oppressed by the black man in America? Never! We never controlled any instruments of the government to oppress your ass. We never controlled none of the job situation to deny you a job. Ever. But you decided to take your black ass to go get yourself a job with the white man. Now remember, the white man's now firing your ass. The white man's now firing your ass. Right? We know this mass firing of black women right now in America. See, the game was to have you ally with him to destroy your own community. And now he's done it. So he knows there's no protection in any of these black communities. He knows that now because he partnered with your ass to destroy him. And now he's putting your ass straight in the homeless pile. He's putting your ass in a tent with your babies, right? Because you disrespect the black man, your open disrespect is now fucking you up.
Yeah, the
All
numbers
right?
keep on increasing. I see the numbers of unemployed women is 858,000.
Thousand. Yeah,
Yeah.
black women. Yeah, he's coming for you now. He's all 50 members, the white man, the white man plan. So you decided to sell out your own community, black woman. These are facts, right? You help the white man jail your own man. You've done that, right? There's no bunch of women going to child support for black women. You don't see a bunch of Asian women in no child support. You don't see a bunch of Jewish women on child support. You don't see no bunch of goddamn East Indian women in child support. Your ass. But you done everything. Because you know he went after the black man first economically in the late 60s and early 70s when they destroyed all the jobs. When they shipped them over to China. But you knew this. You knew this. And you still sided with the fucking enemy. I was just a baby. So you can't blame me. I ain't know what the fuck was. I'm a child. I'm a baby in the 70s. You, me being analytical, going back asking, like Joe was asking questions, what the fuck happened to us? Where's the unity at? Because I asked questions, then I go look for the answer. So, couldn't say it was me. I was a baby. I had nothing to do with it. I wanted to know what was the disconnect. And as I connected the dots, and it's not a hatred against African women, because I love African women, but you were traitorous to your own fucking community. And you got to live with that shit. And you got to rectify it. This is a fact. People want to get up and make all kind of jokes. You don't want to talk place. You have been traitorous to your own black community. When we were out in the streets dying, getting fucked up, you decided to unite with the enemy. And that's a fact. That's why I showed Joby, when Joby put up that magazine with the white woman, the white fight, the black woman. You did that. Where do you see any magazine with a black man and a white man in any kind of unity in America? Where do you see that at? You don't. You decided to be traitors. You decided this. And that's why I told you why your communities look like a scene out of Mad Max. Whole black community never looked like this 50, 60 years ago. Looks like a scene out of fucking Mad Max. Because the white man decided he knew he was going to destroy us. He's going to put you women in charge of black men. And we know today you'll fuck up the whole community. Then they relinquish power. And this is what's going on. You think you didn't know that? Why you think you never seen this in the 60s? There was more racism back then. Allegedly, they don't change, but allegedly. Why didn't you see this kind of force in any black community back in the 60s? Because they know we was fighting their ass. It was a united front, black man, black women. They know this, but nobody come. But nobody leave out this motherfucker alive. We had Joby show so many damn riots back in the 60s of us destroying Detroit, LA, Newark, New Jersey, and whatever cities. Because we were united. You wasn't coming in with that show of force and leave no black community alive. You wouldn't leave alive. There's no fucking way you would let that motherfucker alive. But now, he spent 50 years fucking your mind out. And Joby said he's taking away your job. He knows he destroyed you. Your black man won't even take you back. You got black men. I said, I don't think Joby seen that video. I'm gonna Joby look this up. There's a black girl on a trip to Colombia. And she said, she went to this club in Colombia, right? At Cartagena. If you guys don't know what Cartagena is, it's on the coast. It's by the water. It's gorgeous. She said she went in the club and it was nothing but black American men. Yeah, black women. Your men are going to other. I won't call them that goopy passport bro shit. That's some group started by weirdo ass niggas. Just regular black men going to Colombia. She said, my God, the whole goddamn club of black American men. She said the whole goddamn club. She started listening, I can't believe it. I might as well not leave America. She said the whole goddamn club. Her and her friend, her and her black girlfriend said, the whole goddamn club. Said, ladies, we fucking up back at home because I just came out the club. And the whole club is black American men. The whole club. She said the whole goddamn club are nothing but black American men. Whole club. And got there in Colombia. So, then I ain't fucking with you no more. You done fucked up so much. That your black man is like, man, fuck that. I go all the way to Colombia. It's a gold club. And I'm going to give her credit because she said they were looking for black women. Okay? Well, you guys get to talking crazy. Remember, Colombia's got a bunch of black women, bunch of African women. So, because they wouldn't fuck with her because she's a black American woman. He said they wouldn't give her the time of day. They said, nah, sister. They told her no. No. Hell no. Yeah, that's why we came down to Colombia, to get away from your ass. Okay? That's why we came to Colombia. She said she could get no play in the club because the black American men told her hell no. That's why we're here, to get away from you. Because you've been traitorous. Now I gotta put this this nomenclature, what's the thing? I gotta put this caveat in. Not all black American women. Okay, we gotta do the not all, because everybody's stupid. But the majority. So I gotta put the damn disclaimer. Not all, you gotta do the disclaimer to help some people's feelings. Not all black American women have been trained. Not all, but the fucking majority has. The majority. Yeah, so continue to go, Joby. I don't see a bunch of black men. I see black women and black children. Go ahead, Joby, go ahead.
They were American citizens or not. They hauled people into moving truck vans and held them for hours on end until they could identify the person's citizenship. Officials have not released information about how many
they know these people. In the building. They know the South Side of Chicago, especially when they were going with black neighbors, there wasn't no immigrants there. This is a show of force to say you niggas, you'll do what you're told to do when you're told to do. See, the white man don't do no, I don't know. These are my friends, I don't know, they my friends, all that old shit that Africans do. They say you niggas are a threat, and we're gonna tell you you're a threat, and we're gonna neutralize the threat. Period. And we don't give a fuck who feelings. Black people say, are you hurting their feelings? They don't give a fuck about hurting your feelings. Go ahead, Joe.
They arrested 37 people without legal immigration status and 1 American citizen. The 1 American citizen was arrested for an active narcotics-related warrant and turned over to the Chicago police. According to a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security, the reason why this building was raided was because the neighborhood is, quote, known to be frequented by Tren de Aragua members. The Chicago Sun-Times reported that the DHS provided no evidence to support this claim, and nothing has been confirmed that the people who were arrested had ties to the Venezuela.
Of course, it's all fake. It's all fake stories, right? But did you hear any of the bootlicking, handkerchief head niggas, your fake congressmen, your fake mayors, and anybody say anything about this? Did any of these fake bootlicking niggas say anything about this? Of course not. Of course not. Right? Did any of your fake white liberal friends, your fake white Democrats say anything about this? Of course not. Because I told you, there's no right and left. There's only anti-black. Anti-black is what runs this country. Anti-black hatred. Anti-black power that runs this motherfucker. So when you get some bootleg, handkerchief head nigga get in your face talking fucking stupid, Oh, can we all be friends? It ain't that bad. You tell moron, if you don't get out my face, I'm liable to hurt you. Get your ass away from me. Fucking coward. So understand they want to inflict this kind of terror because this is try to put black people back in a terror situation. This is to invoke terror. This is terrorism. Okay? Why would they come in the middle of the night, right? And then bum rush your apartments and put you on the street butt naked? Won't even let you put your clothes on. Why you gonna have children outside butt ass naked? And then hog tie them. Talking about you damn sure ain't looking for no legal aliens. Everybody out there, but this is a show of power. Said niggas, we run this country and you here at our behalf. And don't ever fucking forget it. See, this is white power flexing power. Black people today still don't understand power. Black people scared of power. They're caught in the goofy Allah, goofy Christianity, but they don't understand power. White people understand power, and they use it. They don't make no. You hear anybody apologize for this heinous crime that they no. People lie, they're goddamn right. And they told you now, we're coming to Houston next, and we're coming to Memphis. You niggas get ready. Why are they going to Houston? Oh, it's a big black population there. Why are they coming to Memphis? Oh, it's a big black population. They didn't say they was going to Des Moines, Iowa. They said they were going to, hey, Des Moines, that's where the farmland, that's where the immigrants will be at. Nebraska, Iowa, out there picking farms. What kind of farms are in Houston? Huh? What kind of farmland is in Memphis? Huh? No. They're coming to black communities. So, Nish, you better make sure you got your panties on when they raid you. Make sure you got your panties on, sister, when they come going.
After the raid, residents who returned to the building expressed frustration about their homes being torn up. One resident told the Chicago Sun-Times that when he returned to his apartment, all of his electronics and furniture were missing, and his clothes and shoes had been thrown on the floor. President Trump has
So what? Oh, you know what they did? They came in my room and threw my shit up, fucked my shit up. They said, yeah, nigga, we did it. What are you gonna do about it? Not a goddamn thing but run your mouth. Go ahead, Joe.
Military presence in cities across the U.S. in what has been dubbed in Chicago as Operation Midway Blitz. Both Governor J.B. Pritzker of Illinois and Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago have condemned this and accused Trump of militarizing the city. Needless to say, this is terrifying and invasive to put people through this level of mistreatment.
You need to rename this Operation Get a Nigga. That's the name of it. That's right. That's the real name of Operation Get These Niggas.
People's property. As we receive more information on this, we here at Complex will keep you up to date. As always, thanks for watching.
He says they took everyone and then asked questions later.
They just treated us like we were nothing.
Patricia Fisher said she came out to the hallway of her apartment complex.
Did they treat you like nothing while you were a single mother? Did they treat you like nothing? You ain't realize you're in America? They just treat us like nothing. Yeah. Go ahead, Joby.
5th and South Shore Drive in her nightgown around 10 Monday night, only to find ICE agents yelling police.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face. They asked my name and my date of birth and asked me did I have any warrants, and I told them no, I didn't.
She said she was then handcuffed and released around 3 a.m. Fisher says she was told if anyone had any kind of warrant out for them, even if it was unrelated to immigration, they would not be released. Cincinnati shows the chaotic city.
It ain't about no immigration. Anybody got a warrant? Anybody got anything? We taking all these niggas. We coming in with force. This was the terror right. I've been so scared. I never had a gun in my face. Yeah, why would they put a gun in their face? Because this is a show of power. You understand this? This is to cause trauma. This is terrorism. They come in your house, knock the door down, put a gun. Bitch, get on the floor! What was happening? What's going on? We told you, don't let us say it again, nigga. You better get your fucking ass on the floor. That way you had one of the officers said, what about the babies? What about the kids that are naked? He said, fuck them kids. Daddy, fuck them kids. You understand that? The black kids, fuck them. Fuck them kids. That's what we mean. Fuck them. Go ahead, Joey.
Neighbors tell us there were dozens of ICE agents. Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They was terrified. The kids was crying. People was
The kids were crying.
Very distraught.
You know, what do you see, guys? What do you guys see? What do you guys see you wouldn't have seen 60 years ago? There's no black men. There's no black men. You ain't figured out, you goofy bitches? There's no black men. Yes. He said you're good. There's no black men. There's no black men. None. Because 60 years ago, this would have been a rumble in the streets. But there's no black men. Go figure. Go ahead, Joker.
Girl come around the corner, because they was bringing the kids out too. Had them zip tied to each other. That's all I kept asking. Where's the morality? Where's the human?
Where's the humanity? That's the shit Joker used to say. Joker said, where's the humanity? Where's the compassion? Where's the empathy? They would sit there and tell Joker, sit down in that corner, bitch, and shut up.
I don't use it anymore. I used to.
He was standing right here. He said, them kids.
Watson says budget trucks and military-style vans were used to separate parents from their children. Other neighbors say they saw agents destroying property to get in the building.
And they had a big 15-inch chainsaw with a round blade on it, cutting this fence down. We're under siege. We're being invaded by our own military.
The FBI did confirm this morning that they did help the U.S. Border Patrol carry out a targeted immigration enforcement operation in this area, and they say they have been supporting these efforts at the direction of the U.S. Attorney General.
Come on, man. Tomorrow it's you. Come on, man. Y'all, you know that was fucked up. Y'all know that was fucked up. Y'all know that was fucked up.
So I'm gonna need you to explain it to me like I'm 10. I want you to really break this down to me like I'm 10 years old and tell me why ICE agents zip tying black babies in Chicago, because I can't for the life of me understand why this happened. Why was this?
You can't figure it out because you're a moron. That's why you can't figure it out, because you're stupid. So let me explain to you, moron. You're an idiot. I understand why black babies, why they did it. This is called power. This is stupid. This is called power. This is called white savagery. Okay, as an African, as a black person, you're supposed to been learn this. So you won't say, somebody break this down like I'm 10 years old. I'm gonna break it down like you're a grown fucking man, because you're a moron. This is show of force. Okay, stupid. This is show all black people in this country and globally that we run your ass. We'll do what the fuck we want to do, and you won't do nothing but take it. You'll scream and holler at them up and say, this is wrong, this is wrong. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We don't give a fuck about you screaming, this is wrong, this is wrong. We don't give a fuck. We don't consider right and wrong what you think. We know what power is. Okay? This is a show of power. And showing and telling you in your face, there's nothing you can do to stop. Whatever we want to do to you niggas, we'll do it, and you'll shut your fucking mouth and you'll take it. This is what that's why they took your children. Okay? They were showing you, stupid, that your children are not even safe. You can't even protect your babies against it. So if we come for your children, we'll come for your children. And there's nothing you won't do to stop us. There's nothing you can do to stop us. Okay, so I want to explain that to you, stupid. I don't understand why they took the babies. I don't get it. Because they're showing you they don't see you as a human being. And they don't practice, Joey say, they don't practice any humanity with you. Okay? You have not organized yourself. You're a discombobulated community. There's no men in your home to protect you. You raise nothing but punks and homosexuals now. There's nobody even protect you. Okay? You even signed up for the homosexual agenda. All right? So there's no men. There's no masculinity. So that's when men have told you you must have masculine men, and you took the feminist thing. Oh, masculinity is toxic. The toxic masculinity and all that other stupid shit that you've been given by your oppressor and your enemy. Men are supposed to be masculine so they can protect your ass from shit like this, stupid. You can't have a dude fucking around wearing your dress and your panties out there protecting you. That's why you need masculine men. Do you understand that? Weak men do nothing. They got you talking all kind of dumb shit in these goofy ass Twitter spaces, TikTok, Instagram. Oh, toxic masculinity. Oh, I bet you would have wished you had some toxic masculinity right there, don't you? I bet you would have been praying for some toxic masculinity to keep your babies from being butt naked in the motherfucking streets. Because toxic masculinity, which is not, would have been fighting the enemy. And you've been told all kind of stupid shit. And you've agreed, oh, toxic masculinity. What the fuck is that? A man being masculine, protecting his kids and his families? That's why you see no men out there, you see no black men out there protecting your stupid ass. Because of toxic masculinity. All other kind of made up shit that they didn't gave, they put in your fucking feeble mind. Go ahead, Joey.
I'm just reading a very heavy comment on
Go ahead, read it. What was it?
It's related to still what you're talking about, power, and we know who control system. It's literally regarding one of the topics we had last week when we were talking about I think the video is shared on Wednesday. Is saying the laws of the talking about the laws of the Talmud. Talmud.
The Talmud. He's talking about the cats with the hats. Talmud. Yeah.
If one wishes to learn and understand why the Jews can commit such insane crimes as ritual murder, they must know.
Yeah, go read it. Yep.
They must know the teachings of the Torah, the Talmud, the Talmud. Yeah.
Yep. Talmud. That's it, Joe. Talmud. That's it.
And the Salchan Ark, if I'm pronouncing also that correctly. These laws and teachings are proof that the Jews feel themselves superior to all nations. That it has declared war on all races. That it is the sworn enemy of the whole of non-Jewish humanity. Even Tacitus, the Roman historian who lived shortly after Christ, 55 to 120 AD, wrote that the Jews are the only race that hate the gods and mankind. Their laws are in opposition of those of all mortals. They despise to us. Their laws condone them in committing acts which glorify us, like what we're talking about. The Jews know that when the non-Jews world knows these laws and sees through these plans, that he's lost. Yeah, and
that's true too. Well, that's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of it too. You people have been willing.
You're breaking up.
Oh, that's true.
American citizens
break into the rest of that video.
Chicago, but ICE agents are zip tying them because they pose a threat to who? They are a danger to what? I need you to explain.
Chicago, you need to stop lying and saying, and people on this internet need to stop lying and saying that they're coming for black people. Yes, there was a building in a black community that was not majority black because it had been overran by illegal gang bangers. Let's be clear. So why everybody want to keep throwing that narrative around half the South Shore is fucking invaded by illegals. That's the truth. So don't get on here saying
I didn't see a bunch of. I didn't see a bunch of illegal. I didn't see a bunch of. I didn't see a bunch of legal babies out there being in the street. I seen black kids. If there ain't nobody illegals, well, I haven't seen any illegals outside but naked in. Sound like a Trumper party. Sound like a bootlick again. You guys let me know if these. I haven't been to Southside Chicago in a while, so Big Cheese and Tin Speed, let me know if that part of the city is overrun by illegal gang members that she's talking about. Because I don't see no Mexicans out in the street being hog-tied and butt naked. I'm just saying, I don't see that. So go ahead, Joe.
They're coming because they're in our neighborhoods and our communities. That's why. So yes, they're going to go in buildings where black people live and sleep because they put them in buildings where black people live and sleep. South Shore, born and raised. I know what I'm talking about. Stop pushing that narrative because it's not correct.
But then where were all the then where were all the damn Hispanics in the street then? Been hog-tied at? Where were they at then? Since you said they're all down there and you born and raised there, where were they at? I didn't see a bunch of goddamn Mexican babies hog-tied. Where they at then? Sound like some bootlicking shit to me. They always got a bootlick.
Y'all have really pissed me off, especially you so-called influencers who are taking parts of stories coming out of Chicago and using it for fucking clickbait and engagement. Now, I have been urging my people here to pause so that they can process things. Y'all talking about them coming down on that building out south. Whole time, that building used to be predominantly black. That building was predominantly Venezuelans, okay? There are people from that neighborhood that have been complaining about that building for a year. Okay.
So now that the Trump administration, because again, this is another example of how Chicago leadership has failed them, from the alderman to the mayor, all the way up until the Illinois governor. These are your handkerchief head. Now I already know I'm talking about a handkerchief head right here. This is like an Officer Tatum type right here. Remember? And Officer Tatum's getting beat up now. No, the white people coming at him calling him a coon, right? You guys see that, right? The white people now calling their own bootlegs coons, right? Calling them a coon. All the racism. So wherever you get, we always got despicable Negroes like this. Always. We're the only people, because black people, we've not dealt with our traitors in Africa and outside of Africa. We have not dealt with traitorous ass niggas. There's nothing happened to them. They get to just talk crazy and have no consequences. We're the only race of people that don't deal with traitors the way traitors are supposed to be dealt with. So let me see what this bootlick nigga's going to. Go ahead. So now that the Trump administration is actually fixing things inside of y'all community, because the building that y'all have been complaining about for well over a year, which Brandon Johnson is the one that embraced illegal migrants and integrated them into y'all community.
No, we do get that. But see, this is a bootlick. He's getting paid. Shout out to everybody now getting cut out getting paid by the cats, right? All these moron niggas, they all bootlicks, they all get paid. Let's talk stupid shit. So this is an idiot. You're not gonna come with that kind of force and terrorize black people. You're trying to get Mexicans, supposedly, or get illegal aliens. You're not gonna use this kind of force against the black community unless you're trying to send a message to the black community. I'm prime military, moron, so that would not be the objective. So this is see, I'm telling you, I need bubble gum. Because what I would do to this fucking nigga here, I can't say it on YouTube. I'm tired of you niggas. I'm tired of you. And shit's gotta get done. You disgust me, boy. And I mean it. We the only ones got these traitors ass niggas in our midst. And I would just be me and you. And what we talking about, I'm talking about, you get your weapon, I get mine. And I'll give you the first shot. We'll make it, I'll give you some distance. Because I know you don't know how to do nothing with no weapon. You just run off at your fucking mouth. So I'm damn sure gonna get rid of you. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, you be sad when you get I get done with his body, touch you by the side of the road, let the buzzards get your ass. Because what he's saying is disingenuous as a lie. See, this is the self-hate we got in our community. That's why white supremacy is so dangerous. We got so many bootlicking, self-hate Negroes from Africa to America to Caribbean, South America. Because you don't do this unless you're trying to send a message to a community. And he wasn't sending no message to no Hispanic community. Everybody knows that. So we know his argument is disingenuous. And this is what you call a Sambo ass nigga here. This is Sambo. This is Uncle Tom. This is the house nigga. I'm gonna call him what he is, not no house nigga. This is the house nigga. But go ahead, Joey. Finish this house nigga up.
What's really going on? Have y'all heard about what's going on up there in Chicago? I recall last month Trump talking about he's sending a National Guard in. Local Chicago politicians as well as the governor saying, no, the fuck you ain't. Well, they are there. And yes, the fuck they are flooding black neighborhoods under the veil of targeted immigration enforcement.
Exactly. That's exactly. He said that's an honest argument. They know they going to black neighbors. That shit that fucking Uncle Tom ass nigga was talking about. He tell you not to believe your own lying eyes. Oh, this is about Trump, and you said Trump is coming in and doing something about the illegal immigrants.
But I see Big Cheese says, yes, she's telling the truth. They arrested close to 200 illegal Latinos in the building. They only arrested black people with warrants in the building. The news only showing blacks arrested by design.
Okay, that's what I'm saying for so far, Big Cheese. So, you guys are go Chicago. I can stand corrected, but I don't think you use this kind of force and you're supposed to go to get illegal. I just don't see it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
In the heat of the night, out of their home, busting down doors, traumatizing,
exactly,
dragging.
Exactly. I don't see the trauma. I don't see the traumatizing, Big Chief, because if you supposedly got surveillance, you got all the weaponry of the U.S. government, so it means you got surveillance, so you already know. So you can do tactical. You can be surgical in your techniques. You know already with surveillance the building, and you would already know where all the illegal aliens were at. So why would you just be bringing out all these black kids if you supposedly did surveillance? I just don't see that. But go ahead.
Violating their constitutional rights, arresting local elected officials, all without repercussion. And supposedly local law enforcement like city and county police are basically saying this or taking the following stand. We're not enforcing nor deterring federal law enforcement. So basically what that means is we're going to stand by and stand down, sitting back idly as federal law enforcement lay siege to Chicago in a worse way than they did DC. Governor Pritzker, where you at on this?
Earlier today.
But that's how I tell you. I always tell you about these fake governors and fake. They agree what's going on. They'll make some fake ass statement. Oh, this is that, because what he did is illegal. Without the government's permission, he can't go in his state and use military force. That's why you see the military. Look at Trump. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna have Joey go do that on TikTok real quick. Go ahead, play this video, Joe. That I want you to type in on TikTok. Say the military generals give Trump. They say the military generals give Trump and the Secretary of Defense the silent treatment because they know all this shit they're doing is illegal. So don't think you see, oh, Governor Pritzker is as upset about it. He's not. Unless he would have called out his own National Guard to stop him. So he's not upset about it. Because what they did is illegal without the governor's permission. Remember, each state is its own each state is its own independent country. Understand that. You can't just take the military into a goddamn state without the permission of the governor. So him saying, oh, I'm so mad at Trump, that's horse shit. They everything is anti-black. You need to know that. So yeah, see if you can find any video talking about yeah. So Trump and them trying to come in with the general say yeah we're gonna attack Americans in the street. Every general know that's illegal. Every part of the military was like what? The fuck are you talking about? And you got this moron Hegseth, this idiot who's a podcaster, now is the Secretary of Defense. These motherfucking military men are like, hey, you out your fucking mind. They can't do none of that shit. That's illegal. They don't care about the law. They're trying to make Trump into a dictator. You get it? They want to see how far you're gonna allow them to go. But go ahead, Joe. I think Joe went to the bathroom.
Walked into a room so silent before. This is
very, so silent before.
Don't live. You're not allowed to do that.
Because they don't respect your stupid ass. They told your dumb ass no.
And if you want to applaud, you applaud. And if you want to do anything you want, you can do anything you want. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave the room. Of course, there goes your rank. There goes your future.
There goes your rank. You can leave the room.
Trump is getting
there goes your rank. There goes your room. You'll be fired. That's why they just said nothing. They know you're fucking crazy and fucking a moron. They know you're stupid. See, you can't tell military men that they looking at somebody knows. They know you're a failed businessman. They know you put up there by you a puppet. They know Hegseth's a moron. They know you motherfuckers are idiots. But they'll sit there and just be quiet and listen to the stupid shit you say, which is all fucking illegal, according to our Constitution. There's not supposed to be government troop, ICE maybe, but not the rest of the not the FBI. The other troops are not supposed to be in Chicago raiding no fucking buildings. That is illegal. That goes against what we call posse comitatus. You understand that? But most morons don't know the Constitution. That goes against posse comitatus. We're going to Joe play this where they get this moron the silent treatment.
I've never walked into a room so silent before.
The nation's top military brass stood at attention. No applause, no cheers. In fact, no reaction whatsoever.
This is very... Don't laugh. Don't laugh. You're not allowed to do that. You know what? Just have a good time.
As the 800 generals and admirals listened to the commander-in-chief, they sat bolt upright, hands on their laps. Even when he cracked jokes, you could hear a pin drop.
I'm very careful, you know, when I walk downstairs, like I'm on stairs, like these stairs.
Nobody, it was all indifference, positive. Nobody laughed at this, but they know he's an idiot. They all sat there and just said, let the idiot talk. It's a moron. They didn't say no thank you. They ain't do no clapping or nothing. They was completely disdain for this goddamn shit, this motherfucker that shits on himself, walk around smelling like shit because they never change his diaper. This shitty smelling bastard just talking stupid, and his defense secretary, like, what? Ran by fucking morons. They know they stupid. Everybody's like, I've never seen so quiet. But if you do leave, you can leave. That's the end of your damn job. We're gonna fire you. That's the end. You know, you can leave, but no, they just showed you complete indifference. They know that you are an idiot, and you should never have been president. They know you're a fucking moron. They know that this podcaster moron that you made, the Secretary of Defense, this fucking drunken ass idiot talking to military professionals as if he knows shit. They just looked at him crazy, like, what? They never said nothing. This is one of the most embarrassing shits. That's how you know you're at the end of an empire, guys. That's how you know you're at the end of an empire. When the military looks at the damn commander-in-chief, they know he's an idiot. They know the Secretary of Defense is an idiot. They know both of them are idiots and should have no control over no military nowhere unless it's the Legos, as they put against some Legos military. These are fucking morons.
You say Nigeria?
Yeah, that's right. No, not Legos. No, Legos. Joe, you ever see the toys, the Legos? The Lego toy, Lego?
No.
I'm sure. Okay. Oh, Joe, keep that open real quick. Go to another tab and say Lego toys, Lego military toys. Legos military toys. Let's see what it is. Lego blocks for children. Those are Legos, Joe.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, go. And let's see. Yeah. Go ahead.
So one thing with Obama, I had zero respect for him as a president, but he would bump
Here's
down
the
those
Obama.
stairs. I've never said da-da-da-da-da-da, pop, pop, pop.
Protocol dictates that you're quiet. You don't say a word. You listen. That's taught at day one as soon as they get into the military, and it's throughout their whole career.
Secretary of War Pete Hegseth also addressed the brass, and his speeches drawing fire today for targeting overweight recruits.
Frankly, it's tiring to look out at combat formations, or really any formation, and see fat troops. Likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals in the halls of the Pentagon.
The generals and admirals traveled from every corner of the globe to attend the historic gathering. And the cost, $6 million, is sparking outrage. Could have been an email as the headline on the liberal Huffington Post.
I think it's a waste of money. It's a waste of time.
It was a waste of government. It was a waste of money. I told you these white, they want to show a sense of power and give themselves respectability. But no one respects them because they're morons. So nobody in there respecting them and they're upset. I don't respect this guy. Oh, a bunch of fat generals and fat admirals. What? Fuck is this moron? This dude is a drunk and an idiot. Who are you talking to? Go ahead, Joe.
Might be shutting down tonight, and we're paying money to make it a mandatory meeting to hear from Pete Hegseth.
Some found the staging reminiscent of the opening scene from the movie Patton, where the legendary general speaks in front of a giant American flag.
Americans love a winner and will not tolerate a loser.
Thank you.
President Trump did get some satisfaction when he wrapped up his hour-long speech.
This is a draft. This is a draft dodger who never fought a day in his life. Remember, these people don't believe in fighting. It's this moron here, so they're not going to respect him. He's a draft dodger. They try to say he's like Patton. Remember, Patton wanted war. Patton was a warmonger. And he slapped you in the face, hit you in the head when you didn't fight. Get your ass up out of here, coward. Right? Patton would talk to the people crazy and fight. What's wrong with you, son? Why are you in here in the hospital? Oh, son, I'm scared, Pat. What? You're a coward in my goddamn military? Get this goddamn coward away from these 5 military men who suffered. I'm gonna Joey, pull that up in the scene. Get his ass out of my goddamn hospital, you goddamn coward. You don't be here with men that have been injured in battle. You get your cowardly ass out of here. Get this man. And the doctor's like, what? The doctor's like, I told you to get his ass out of here. I would not have my men surrounded by cowards. Talking about he's scared. You get your ass out of this hospital now. Go ahead, Joey. Put that scene up.
Admirals broke protocol with polite applause.
Pause that for a second. Pause that, Joey. Pause that just for a second. Go to YouTube real quick. Go to YouTube and say the scene from the movie Patton, Patton, where General Patton smacks the kid in the face and calls him a coward in the hospital. So the scene from the movie Patton, Patton, where the general slaps the kid in the face and calls him a coward. But General Patton said, you get your coward ass out of my hospital. Yeah, go ahead, Joe. That's probably go ahead. At YouTube, this is for entertainment. This is for educational purposes only. There you go. Enlarge it, Joe. Make it big. There you go.
Okay, let me put the copyright first.
Yeah, put the copyright thing on. This is for educational purposes only. He's at the hospital trying to talk to people. You've been fighting, son. I got to tell you, and if you're gonna die, I'll send a letter on to your wife or you're married. And what's wrong with you, son? Oh, I'm scared. What? You're you're scared. You get this goddamn coward out of my hospital. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. What's wrong with you?
What's the matter with you?
What's wrong with you?
I guess I just can't take it, sir.
Can't take it.
What did you say? It's my nerves, sir. I just can't stand the shelling anymore.
Your nerves. Well, hell, you're just a goddamn coward. Won't have a yellow bastard sitting here crying in front of these brave men who've been wounded in battle. Shut up!
Get his ass out of here! Get his dumb bastard out of here!
You won't have sons of bitches who are afraid to fight stinking up this place of honor? You're going back to the front, my friend.
You're going back?
You may get shot. You may get
Shot.
killed. But you're going up to the fighting. Either that or I'm going to stand you up in front of a firing squad.
Shoot you myself.
Shoot you myself, goddamn.
Goddamn coward! You goddamn coward!
Send him up to the front. You hear me? You goddamn coward!
What's wrong with you?
I have cowards in my army.
Cowards in my goddamn army. Damn right! All right, Joe, that's it. What's wrong with you? My nerves.
Blasted by a U.S. military
it's my
general
nerves.
after his disastrous address to America's top commanders. Trump was already facing backlash for dragging our generals and admirals into a meeting just to lecture them, but now an actual veteran general is calling it exactly what it was: disgraceful propaganda. So stick around to see how military experts are ripping into Donald Trump's speech today, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Now, as we all know, Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth just gathered hundreds of generals and admirals outside of Washington, D.C. today for a last-minute speaking event. And as it turns out, they wanted to spend the entire day just lecturing our military. Trump and Hegseth attacked DEI, beards, physical fitness, and most disgraceful of all, women being allowed in the military. But that was really just the beginning. I mean, these two guys spent the whole day accusing the military of being a crazy, woke leftist institution, which is just insane. And if Trump and Hegseth weren't already crazy, I probably wouldn't believe someone said this in front of a room full of generals.
This administration has done a great deal from day one to remove the social justice, politically correct, and toxic ideological garbage that had infected our department, to rip out the politics. No more identity months, DEI offices, dudes in dresses. No more climate change worship. No more division, distraction, or gender delusions. No more debris. As I've said before, and will say again, we are done with that shit.
Pete Hegseth is under fire for his attacks on diversity, climate change, and the so-called warrior ethos, but buried in his speech were two even more alarming ideas that many people missed. The first was his attack on the military system of personal records. He argued that advancement shouldn't be blocked by what he calls unforgivable offenses, and under his leadership, rule-breaking that he personally deems excusable could be erased. Now I gotta say, that's a dangerous precedent that could reward extremists and loyalists while sidelining anyone who simply follows the rules. In this new proposed system, obedience to Hegseth could matter more than obedience to the law, which is just insane.
But you should not pay for earnest mistakes for your entire career.
Everything they doing is unlawful. You understand it? That's what they say. Everything they want to create is unlawful. They're breaking it down and trying to create a dictatorship. Right? They're just open about it. Remember, the elite always wanted the dictatorship in this country. That's why they tried to overthrow Roosevelt. Why they shot Kennedy in the head. You know what? They don't want even a fake democracy no more. They don't even pretend. We're done pretending about this fake ass democracy shit. We want an open dictatorship. So we don't want to follow no rules, no laws, no nothing. We do what we want to do when we want to do it. Go ahead, Joe.
Direction. We're making changes to the retention of adverse information on personnel records that will allow leaders with forgivable, earnest, or minor infractions to not be encumbered by those infractions in perpetuity.
And those infractions, the infractions would be racism. And for openly racist in the military, because you know the racist, I was in the military is a racist organization, if you don't know, it's racist. Anybody in the military know that military is racist as shit. But they try to hide and cover up a little bit. He tells you if you have any infractions about calling these niggas dirty niggas while you're in there, don't worry about it. We're going to say it's okay. We know the infraction is going to be open racist. We're going to allow that to go by. Go ahead, Joe.
Honest mistakes. And our mistakes should not define an entire career.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
a mistake. If you meet our officer and he's black, and you mistakenly call him a dirty nigga, don't worry about that. Not gonna be a mistake. He might be a major, he might be a colonel. He say, hey, Colonel nigga. And you know, you fucked up. And he's like, you know, you could have called him Colonel Sanders from KFC. And nothing's gonna happen. He's like, hey, Colonel, KFC, you like chicken, nigga? And ain't nothing gonna happen. It's an honest mistake. You didn't know no better not to say that, because he is a nigga, and most niggas like chicken. So, hey, it's an honest mistake. Go ahead, Joe.
And that's not the business we're in. We need risk takers and aggressive leaders and a culture that supports you.
And if that alone isn't a warning sign for where the Trump administration is taking things, then what he said next was much worse. Today, Pete Hegseth said that he wants to rework the Inspector General's positions and cut back on reporting infractions or abuses in the military. Inspectors Generals report on government agencies to make sure that leadership is obeying the law. Well, now, Hegseth threatens to go after these guys because, according to him, watching how people do their job has everyone on eggshells.
We are overhauling an Inspector General process, the IG, that has been weaponized, putting complainers, ideologues, and poor performers in the driver's seat. We're doing the same with the equal opportunity and military equal opportunity policy.
See, I want equal opportunity. He's telling me we want to openly racist. He said, we don't want nobody to tell, hey, this thing has been racist against me. Shut up, nigga. They tell you. That's what they tell you in nice words. You will not be able to come at them for their racism. We want to get rid of Inspector General, because that's where racism is brought up. Hey, my command is being racist against me. I think they need to be investigated. No more of that. Right? So they let you know. They want it as racist as possible. See, remember, they're dying out. So they're scared to death. They make sure they want to make sure they got power, and racism is their number one tool. Okay? They want to be openly racist, openly pedophilia, and they want to be open with it. They want the power. So that's what we're doing. So what? Go ahead, Joe.
The EO and MEO at our department. No more frivolous complaints. No more anonymous complaints. No more repeat complainants. No more smearing reputations. No more endless waiting. No more legal limbo.
No more frivolous. If you guys know, the most complaints about racism. There's been in the military. Most of the complaints are always about white people being racist to black people. That's what the majority of the complaints. There was no more frivolous complaints. You niggas shut your mouth when you be called a nigga. Shut your mouth. The white people talking to you crazy. No more complaints. We're not going to allow it. We're not going to even allow it to go through. No more complaints with you niggas. None. Okay? And somebody just jokes and says, hey, nigga, would you like some slavery shit? You just say, and whatever. No more complaints. Go ahead, Joe.
Sidetracking careers. No more walking on eggshells.
This entire clip is just crazy. Not only does Pete Hegseth want to get rid of inspector generals, but he wants to cut back on discrimination protections and says that anonymous reporting should be banned.
I told you, brother. I never seen it. I told you about discrimination. I told you. The main thing is always about discrimination. That's what black people always try to complain. Hey, man, I'm being discriminated against. Is people talking to me crazy. He said, no. If they call you a nigga in your face, so what? Just grin and go the other way. So I told you it was going to be about some discrimination shit. I knew it. Go ahead.
Military a civil place. Anonymous reporting, for example, helps stop a lot of abuse in the military. There's literally no reason to get rid of that unless you don't care about the people who might be discriminated against. And after 45 minutes of threats and anti-woke propaganda, Pete Hegseth, in a room full of hundreds of people, walked off of stage to utter silence. He even pauses as if he was expecting anyone to applaud him. Just take a look at this.
No, they called him a moron.
And draw fire. Because we are the War Department. Godspeed.
See, remember, they changed the name back to the War Department because they're not about defense. They're warmongers. They want to go and invade countries, take them over, kill people, steal their shit. They want to be honest about it now. See, so they changed the Office of Defense. Remember the Office of Defense the last 80 years. They're like, fuck that. This now the Office of War. They don't call no defense because they know they're warmongers. I told you, they don't want you to be able to talk about you being discriminated against. You know what? I know it's going to go to that. And they want to call you a dirty nigga in your face. Sorry, Jim Mosquito. They will call you dirty. They won't just say nigga, they will say dirty nigga.
Now, after Pete Hegseth got done lecturing people who were much more successful soldiers than himself, Donald Trump then came out on stage for a brief speech where he basically told the leaders of our military that they can either do what he wants or lose their jobs. In fact, after no one clapped for him while walking out, Trump decided to joke that the generals could leave the room if they wanted, but that he would fire them on the spot if they did.
Fantastic. I've never walked into a room so silent before. This is...
You're so silent, people.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. You're not allowed to do that.
Probably because you're smelling like shit. You got doodle in your drawer.
If you want to applaud, you applaud. And if you want to do anything you want, you can do anything you want. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave the room. Of course, there goes your rank, there goes your future.
While Pete Hegseth told our soldiers that they weren't tough enough, Trump spent his speech talking about how the left has created dangerous cities that look like war zones, and that immigrants are part of the enemy within. Trump seriously brought his campaign propaganda.
I told you going to talk about the cities, and the military knows they're not allowed to go in any cities in the United States. It's against the law. It goes against posse comitatus. The United States military is not allowed to do operations inside of the country. That's why they looked at it and say nothing. What he asked them to do is illegal. They're only allowed to carry out operations outside of the country. Iraq, Kenya, Guinea Faso, shit like that. They can't do operations inside the country. That's where you got the National Guard for. That's where you got the National Guard to do that shit. Not the U.S. military. It is illegal. Go ahead.
Propaganda into a room full of battle-hardened people who would never buy into that. I seriously wonder how all of these generals and admirals felt being told that they should use American cities as training grounds for war.
Exactly.
Very important.
Are you crazy?
I told Pete we should use some of these dangerous cities as training grounds for our military, National Guard.
You're not the National Guard. See, I didn't hear it. He said not the National Guard because he knows only the National Guard is allowed to do that shit. This moron knows that. He knows what he asked me to do is illegal. Yeah, not just the National Guard, but the military. Military sitting there like, what? You out of your fucking mind? We can't do that's illegal. You out of your fucking mind? You can't go in goddamn cities and start killing Americans. What are you talking about? Not just the National Guard, but the military. Go ahead, Joe.
because we're going into Chicago very soon. That's a big city with an incompetent governor, stupid governor.
Going to Chicago.
And if they somehow thought that Trump was joking, he quickly clarified that he seriously wants the military to help put down crime and to help run his massive deportation plans. He says that a lot of people might oppose his plans, but the military could just help deal with them, no problem. He's basically saying that the military will become a tool to shut down opposition with force. We'll see how that goes over with our armed forces.
We haven't even started yet. Last month, I signed an executive order to provide training for quick reaction force that can help quell civil disturbances. This is going to be a big thing for the people in this room because it's the enemy from within, and we have to handle
I like the way you do his accent.
it before it gets out of control.
He's a moron.
They all joke. They say, "Oh, this
Can you imagine these generals? Most of these generals, and you know, a lot might be sold out. Remember, generals are highly educated, right? They got to become a general, guys. You got to be highly educated. So you've been some of the best colleges on the planet. And you listen to this moron going, "Yeah, we're going to invade Chicago, some of these cities." And the best thing to learn is out in Vegas. And we're going to go to Houston and then Memphis. And we're going to show these dirty niggas. We're not going to allow them to be dirty niggas in our cities anymore. Imagine the fucking Joe sitting there. Is this motherfucker out of his mind? They're like, this motherfucker crazy. Yeah. This is what the cats want, though. Trump is just a puppet. The cats run this no good dude who's shitting on his ass, sitting on himself, ass no good bastard. Trump is a failure. He's an idiot. He's another moron. They always get the morons like they built this thing up. Oh, he's a billionaire. The cats made him into a celebrity. Okay? They did that. This dude's a failed businessman. Ain't nothing did ever succeeded. The con man, a charlatan, a moron, but he's their moron. And they control the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. So it don't matter. You know, they control all of it. Go ahead, Joe.
Gathering all of our military leaders so you could just tell them that they need to be prepared to occupy American cities is an insane push towards a dictatorship. And while it could be problematic for someone currently serving in the military,
I know, Joe. I know this bit of exactly. It's a dictatorship. That's what I'm saying. I've been in the military. What? You asking me to do what? You don't got the authority to ask me to do no shit like this. Unless you're trying to create a dictatorship. That's what I said. You ain't got the authority to ask me to do some criminal ass shit like this. You're out of your fucking mind. Occupy American cities? That is illegal. And you don't got the authority to tell me to do it. Go ahead.
graceful speech, there are people outside of the government who can't be fired by Donald Trump or Pete Hegseth, and one of them is already firing back. In an interview today, retired General Mark Hertling actually stood up for the military in the face of the president, calling our generals the finest in the world and blasting Trump and Hegseth's attacks against them as complete and utter lies. Just take a look at this.
At West Point, I was there when he gave the graduation address. This is somewhat similar to the speech he gave at the UN. It's somewhat shocking and it's filled with mistruths. And he's addressing a bunch of men and women who serve all over the world, who have firsthand experience in some of the alliances and what he's talking about in terms of warfighting. So I would suspect it's not being taken well. When I first started listening to the speech, I found my mouth open. I just couldn't believe some of the things that were being said to this this group of individuals who have such experience. And one last thing I'd say, Anna, the thing I've got to stick up for is the defense of the American military. The soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, I've never served with Space Force Guardians, but those four services I've had the opportunity to serve with, not only in combat, but on the joint staff and in various assignments through my career. There are no finer human beings across our force. There is a reason why the other armies of the world say we are the best on the globe. They are well-trained, well-disciplined, and they swear an oath to the Constitution. And I just really find it offensive that anyone
Exactly.
is insulting
We
them
swear oaths to
and
the
claiming that
Constitution, not to no president. He don't exactly. He doesn't have the authority to ask for none of that shit. But the cats want to get rid of that Constitution. They want to rip it up and create a dictatorship. That's what the cats are trying to do. That's what's going on. They control all these puppets. Trump don't got the authority to come in and ask me to go occupy no American city. You out of your motherfucking mind? And fuck are you? You're just the president, you fucking moron. You don't control shit. You don't got the authority to tell me to do none of this. This is illegal, according to the Constitution. So the answer to you is hell no. And go change your diaper. You smell like shit.
Their promotions and their advancement through the services are a result of policies or wokeness or DEI, because that's just not true.
General Hertling claims that Trump and Hegseth's attacks against the military aren't true, and that they really don't make any sense. And beyond just the insane propaganda-infused speeches we heard today, Hertling also attacked the very idea of this meeting. According to him, there was no reason to hold this meeting because not only did it not focus on anything serious, but there are other top-secret meetings with generals and admirals that Trump could have spoken at. But instead of doing that, he wasted potentially millions of dollars hosting a very public meeting and disrupting the normal function of the armed forces.
I mean, the costs are one thing, but what about the risks? And based on what we've heard, what's your assessment on whether this event was worth the risk?
Well, there's been a lot of people making a big issue of the targeting of this facility, given that all of the military commanders, as well as the secretary and probably many of his officials and the president and many of his officials, and you can make an argument for the fiscal cost and the requirements for everybody to get there and get into a hotel and a rental car to get to Quantico. But I think the costs are greater from the standpoint of what the world is seeing and why this event is taking place. This is an unserious conference. Many people don't know, but the president holds a combatant commanders conference twice a year for all of his major combatant commanders. They normally come in, they have 3 or 4 days in Washington together. It's usually classified because people don't want to know that all the 4-stars and their aides are in one area, but they do it twice a year. So I'm still not sure why this event took place, and it certainly is costly, risky for those who are there, but also risky from the standpoint of how people see us around the globe.
General Hertling, just like the rest of us, saw this
is crazy.
gathering
This is crazy. Some president, this is crazy talk. To let you know your country's completely captured. That's what they're showing. Okay? Cats got complete. This is crazy talk. This is crazy talk. This is a president. This is crazy talk. This is a buffoonery. It's crazy talk. But they got complete control of the country now. Because he's a moron. He's a crazy talk. Go to read the comments.
Shout out to 10 Speed in the building. Shout out to Aaron James. Shout out to Charles. Shout out to all of you. Cassius Williams. Shout out to those I've not mentioned. I'll mention on. But I see earlier we had 10 Speed who said okay, just a minute.
Good time, Joker. I wanted to put you on the side of the curve like Chicago and hog tie you.
Shout out to the Royal Constrictor. I think Netflix says they're not targeting us. They put the black people, they put the black people's, the crackheads in another place. They lied on this. My cousins stay over there. Okay. And I also see those crackheads' parents, my cousins told me I am on the west side. Okay. And I also see Aaron James says, what is Keith contact email so I can send the video? If you want to send videos, kindly send to the WhatsApp. If you're not on the WhatsApp, you can share them on our TikTok. If you're not on TikTok, you can share them on Instagram. So Depends
I don't
on
know.
you.
I don't got no Instagram. Oh, well, yeah, I think it's. I don't even be on that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know no Instagram thing. Let's ask Joe. I ain't know what an Instagram thing even is. I don't. But what I do is after the show, go to the comment section. I will tell you guys. I'll put the WhatsApp link inside the comment section where we share videos at. You go to where we talk. So I go to WhatsApp video. I mean, the WhatsApp link in there in the comment section after we're done with the show. You just click on that link and it'll have you join the WhatsApp group. Anybody and anybody else who wants to join, anybody on here, go to the comment section after the show. I'm going to put the WhatsApp chat group link in there. And you just click on the link and that'll have you be part of our chat where you can leave us comments and videos I can follow up on. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I also see big that is 10 speed says these black women in Chicago are the worst in bringing black men down, and Jibba Jabba says you can't
It ain't just Chicago 10 speed. The black woman has been traitorous to the black. I don't like to say that. They get mad, but I only go by what the evidence shows. This is not me being emotional, right? Because I love black women and I don't hate no black women. But the black American woman's been traitorous to the black. It's not Chicago. This is LA. This is New York. This is goddamn Houston. This is Memphis. This is Miami. This is Atlanta. This is Charlotte. This is Philadelphia. It's all black cities everywhere. Cincinnati, Indianapolis. This is the problem. And we know it's a fact. They don't ever want to own up to it. Oh, you're attacking the black. I'm not attacking you at all. These what the facts show. Okay? I was a baby when you were being traitors. I grew up in it. So I wasn't there even at the beginning. But I researched everything. And yes, you sold us out. Whether you like to admit it or not. Not all, let me give my disclaimer. Not all black women, not all of you, not all of you, I got my disclaimer. Not all Jobies, but enough Jobies have it over here. Okay?
But yeah, as we literally wind up, I see also Jason says they haven't come to Compton. What's with all that? See so much going on in Los Angeles. Also, Big Jibba Jabba says this happens every day with the SWAT to blacks and the trailer park whites. Now ICE it's an issue to be exploited. And also Keisha Williams says I had to call this scumbag out on his bullshit. I think the guy was sharing the video off. And Big Cheese says yes, Keith is correct. They arrested those 200. Oh, okay, she's correct. That is the comment I read earlier. 10 Speed also says that's a house ninja. Daniel, my friend called ICE, no answer migrants in her building. Okay.
Oh, good.
Charles says there's an organization called Chicago Flips Reds that's a bootlicking for Trump. They're defending what Trump is doing.
Oh, that's what he said. I knew that was a bootleg when Joey first put him on there. It's a bootleg. This is a house nigga.
Mm-hmm.
3 words. I knew that. Yes, we know he was a Steven from Django. Django. Yeah. Oh no. We knew this was a Steven with Django Unchained.
Mm-hmm. And I also see Big Cheese says you're correct, Keith. The Democrats are allowing these raids, hoping that it scares black people back to the
vote. Exactly. That we're gonna vote for the Democrats. Ooh, you got everybody on TikTok. Ooh, you see what the Republicans did? You niggas better go vote for the Democrats. You better run and go vote. You don't want this happening. You better go vote for the Democrats. Who don't give a shit about you?
But yeah, we're gonna wind up there. I see Emil.
Yeah, we wind up. Did Capri show up, Joe?
Not yet. I wanna call him, but yeah, much love, family. Have yourselves a beautiful.
I told his ass to show up at 10. Why is he?
Well, I told him to wait so I can call him. No, it's not his fault.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, I told him to wait so I can call him once I'm done, because he always comes super early sometimes. But anyway, much love, family. See you guys later tomorrow, of course. And of course, have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day. And sure to catch up with me tomorrow on the Pan African Bliss Show. Don't miss out. Catch up with Shmani. Download our app on the Google Play Store. Blackout Fire Network is the name. But yeah, peace and love. See you guys tomorrow. And we out. You're breaking.
I know.
Okay.
I'm in a bad area.
Much love, family. Peace.
Hey, I don't know.